Get it big, get it here. Listen to all your live mixes, live radio programs, and live entertaining and news package programs right here from GTR, Ghana Talks Radio. GTR News. GTR News. We bring you local news, business news, international, sports, and entertainment news. Right here on GTR.
Good afternoon. It's time for the afternoon news here on Ghana Talk Show, and I go by the name Regina Bless. So to our top stories: Privileges Committee to begin sittings on 3 absentees MP case today. Pull down all illegal structures causing flooding. Akufo-Addo address MMDCEs. This and more stories coming up.
We bring you local news, business news, international, sports, and entertainment news. Right here on GTR.
So to our main stories. The Privileges Committee of Parliament will later today, May 26, 2022, begin sittings in relation to the matter of absentee MPs in the House. The Speaker made a referral to the committee after it emerged that 3 MPs had absented themselves for more than the 15 days acceptable threshold without permission. The committee has 2 weeks to present a report to the House. The MPs concerned are Ayawaso Central MP Henry Korte, Dome Kwabenya MP Sarah Adjosafo, and MP for Ascent Central Kennedy Ohene Ejapon. The ranking member on the Privileges Committee, Kweku Reket Hagan, said the hearings will not be held in public. We are going to hear all of them out before we put the report together. The report will be comprehensive. The sittings, however, will not be made public. To our next story. Pull down all illegal structures causing flooding. Heavy rains, which started late Monday evening through Tuesday morning, submerged parts of the capital city. The president says Metropolitan Municipal and District Chief Executive MMDCEs should immediately pull down all church structures to reduce the occurrence of flooding in Accra. MMDCEs have been charged to ensure that obstructions to the free flow of water as well as development on waterways are removed immediately. MMDAs are also to ensure the strict adherence to developments in the planning laws of the country and sanction staff who issue permits for structures to be put on waterways to serve as a deterrent for those who engage in such acts. Nana Akufo-Addo others. Heavy rains, which started last Monday evening through Tuesday morning, submerged parts of the capital city. The president also advised against disposal of waste in drains, which he says is one of the contributory factors compounding an unfortunate situation. We have a video to watch.
We want this, we want that. But the attitudinal change that will enable us to be able to make to bring value to these demands, that is always left out. Up till today, whilst as your river is being dredged, there are still people at home who, when the rains come, think that the easiest way to deal with dirt in their houses is to throw it out into the gutter system. Those things have to come to a stop. We all
GTR News.
So to our next story. Akufo-Addo commissioned ultra-modern dredgers. President Akufo-Addo has commissioned 2 ultra-modern IHC Beaver 50 dredgers and marine equipment of Dredge Masters Limited, a subsidiary of the Jospon Group of companies. Unveiling the dredging equipment at the parking yard of DML at Eje Kojo in Achimota, Accra on Wednesday, May 25, 2022, the president said this new fleet of DML will not only help curb the yearly flooding in Accra, but also improve marine lives. He commended Dredge Masters for their continuous role in supporting his government's quest to find a permanent fix, especially to the perennial flooding in parts of Accra. He indicated that dredging companies have traditionally contributed to coastal protection. To our next news. Pastor, church elders jump fence wall to escape arrest. The head pastor and elders of Osamadi Church at Echifawaya in the Ejumaku Enya Esimian district of the Central Region jumped over a fence wall to avoid being arrested by the police. Reports indicate that the head pastor has illegally connected power to the church and mission house for the past 5 years. His action was exposed when officials of the Electricity Company of Ghana, who were checking faults on some meters, detected the illegal connection at the church premises. The manager for Ejumaku District, Maxwell Esel, condemned their action. He said police at Enyan is currently on a manhunt for the suspect on the run. Mr. Esel said they will be processed for court to serve as a deterrent to others. We're going on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Ghana Talks Radio, I wo UK abrochimemu era from Ghana mu ha at the sound system which spinning machine papa every amana never be go among Ghana mu ha. It is a we a year, we engagement, we wedding, we birthday party. Political parties are more rally, some way sorry more crusade. So we'll book carnival or any kind of event. Now we'll pay spinning machine papa a boss sound in the moon at the dia and you may come for GTR sounds at the Emao. Your live band in so our tones at the frame, ye beat me abababua. Ama ujumedia woody and so at me I come up. Yawa enkan pupuni mantemo anya aponchi hotel a hope pepe ena yebutu odi anse wo befre empenifo was 0546960510 GTR sounds emuode angaza.
GTR News.
Welcome back from the break. If you just joined, your live on Ghana Talks Radio, and this is the afternoon news. So to some political stories. Assemblyman MP approves to government to complete Onyasia River project to cap perennial flooding. The assembly member for Alaju North electoral area in the Ayawaso Central of the Greater Accra region, Ibrahim Halidu, has appealed to government to come to the aid of the residents at Giraldo, a community in the electoral area, by completing the Onyasia River project. He said the completion of the project would end the perennial flooding, which had been causing havoc in the area. Mr. Halidu made the appeal following the heavy rains on Saturday and Monday that hit Accra when he visited the affected residents in the electoral area and insisted that when the storm drain was properly constructed, it would help collect the volumes of water from upstream, which causes the flooding whenever it rains, leading to the destruction of properties and losses of lives in the area. The residents of Giraldo have not gotten it easy this past few days. Their properties have been destroyed and unfortunately lost a lady who left behind 2 young kids, which is attributed to the flooding in the community to a bridge which connects the road from Alajo to Koto Babi, he decried. To our next political news. Suspend NDC Amasaman chairman demands thorough probe into allegation leveled against him. Winfred Kofi, the National Democratic Congress suspended constituency chairman for Amasaman, has called on the leadership of the party to conduct a thorough investigation into an accusation leveled against him that he printed and issued fake membership ID cards to members of the party. This follows a statement issued and signed by Johnson Esiedu Inketia, the General Secretary of the NDC, announcing his suspension from the party over the allegation. But he said the allegation leveled against him was false and a thorough probe would exonerate him, saying one of the most experienced politicians we have in our country is our general secretary, and he has appended his signature to the suspension letter. And so I know justice would prevail, he said. GII wants state agencies expose beneficiaries of Achimota forest. The Ghana Integrity Initiative has asked state agencies to investigate and expose persons who have allotted portions of the Achimota forest to themselves. It's noted that the forest reserve had significant impact on the citizenry, and if individuals already have been assigned plots of the land in the forest and the government says it is not the case, then we should all be worried and know under what law we decided to dispose of the lands. Samuel Abujunapo, the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, had stated that the Achimota land mentioned in the last will of the late Mr. Efriye, the former Chief Executive of the Forestry Commission, would not be given to the beneficiaries, and directed the Lands and Forestry Commission to deem any ownership of land, both in the Achimota forest and the Sakumono Ramsar site, by the late Mr. Efriye as void. He said the land would continue to be property of the state, despite the will being contested in court, and reiterated the details of the land acquisition could not be found at the Land Commission. We're going on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome to Ghana Talks Radio. My name is Achimota and my host DJ Chang.
On Odomusem last week, we discussed, will you have sex with someone else in order to save your partner's life? And it was engaging.
But
hey, lady, and Sana Paso. Okay.
Join us this Thursday as we talk through. Would you share all your secrets with your partner live on Ghana Talks Radio?
Join us as we stream live on Facebook and listen via our website www.ghanatalksradio.com or our app, or you can call our studio line 020-254-4614.
Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
Joanna, you bad, you don't.
Welcome back from the break. So to some business news. Mantrac Ghana inaugurates 250 kilowatt solar power facility at Kasoa. Mantrac Ghana Limited has inaugurated a 250 kilowatt solar power facility at the Fonmok Depot in Kasoa, a Witsenya East municipality of the Central Region. According to the sales development manager, Andrew Pate, they were able to complete the project in roughly 1 month, which is according to the schedule for the average-sized project. He noted that what makes it more important is that this is a rental project, helping the customer to make savings on their electricity rates. What makes it outstanding for Mantrac is that with this project, the equipment belongs to Mantrac. We are renting it out to the customer, helping them make a lot of savings on their electricity consumption from the national grid. We are delivering complete independence as well as helping make the environment very clean, very green, which is also the idea of Mantrac, promoting as much as possible ecological solutions for the countries where we operate, he stressed. To our next business story. Gold exports push Ghana's trade surplus to 1.3 billion in April. New figures from the Bank of Ghana have shown that Ghana's total balance of trade recorded a surplus of $1.33 billion in the first 4 months of this year. This, according to the Central Bank's Summary of Economic and Financial Data, is equivalent to 1.9% of gross domestic products. The surplus recorded is higher than the $1.1 billion recorded in the entire 2021. The figures, which summarize Ghana's economic activities in the month of April, stated that Ghana's total exports increased to $6.1 billion, as of April 2022. This was a 34 percentage point increase from the $4.5 billion recorded in March. The increase in the trade balance can be attributed to the increase in the price of crude oil on the world and an increase in gold production in the country. To some entertainment stories, TikTok star Oscar Brown reportedly poisoned by best friend. Content creators in Ghana and Nigeria were thrown into mourning after the news of the demise of TikTok star Oscar Brown surfaced online 2 days ago, May 23, 2022. Close friends and associates of Oscar in mourning him on social media allegedly stated that his demise was as a result of food poisoning after hinting that this wasn't the first time he was being poisoned. According to them, Oscar was poisoned some time back but managed to survive at the first attempt on his life, only to be poisoned again. Following Oscar Brown's death, his family and friends took to social media to make the announcement. The manager of the TikTok star took to Facebook announcing, with sorrow in her heart, we the family of Ebuka, popularly known as Oscar Brown, painfully announced the pass on of our brother and son, who died on 23rd of May 2022 after being poisoned by someone. Let's go with some video.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Poison for the second time he died. R.I.P. legend.
It's very sad to Oscar Brown. May your soul rest in perfect peace. So to our next entertainment story. Cheers flew as beautiful Ghanaian lady Mourns husband 2 weeks after marriage. A beautiful Ghanaian lady has lost her husband 2 weeks after their wedding. The unidentified couple's happiness has been cut short as the groom has sadly passed on. Videos and photos of the couple have flooded social media following the unfortunate incident. The bride, who is a TikToker, is on the platform mourning her husband. She has shared a video capturing some of the fun moments they shared, but details surrounding the young man's death have not been revealed. Meanwhile, social media users are mourning with the lady, sending her their condolences and comforting message. Let's go watch a video.
GTR News.
It's very sad because I don't know why of late many people are dying, but may this man's soul rest in peace. So to our last entertainment story. Don Leto advises Lilwin to buy his ex-wife a house and a car. So Cameroon diminutive star Don Leto has waded into the ongoing conversation about Kojo in Council Lilwin and his ex-wife. In a video that has been spotted by her outfit, Don Leto can be clearly heard advising his colleague to compensate his ex-wife Patricia with a house and a car. As suggested by Don Leto, if Lilwin heeds his prudent advice and provides a car and house for Patricia, she will be appeased and their open beef will be a thing of the past. Apparently, Don Leto is not very happy with Patricia's consistent indirect attacks on Lilwin, hence the motive behind his wise words to his colleague industry person. With reference to how Patricia suffered with Lilwin, associated with the widespread rumors that she started dating her just at age 14. A house and a car shouldn't be a big deal for Lilwin to buy for the mother of his 2 children. Let's go listen to the advice.
But ma enswa uncompensated girl in a bush of one.
Forever. A dear Dutch beer with me a kind. Again, yes. If you are gay. Ede adache nkwala minim se ede nya obeje nkwala no te wo ma kwala ne kaso e kwosra mami aba wonim se wo mo maybe o makofi now mami te azu etu afia but we see fie ma no wonim se aya na ye mami te
GTR News.
So we all heard what Don Leto had to say. So Don Leto is saying that Lilwin should at least, to compensate the ex-wife, should at least buy her a house or a car. If it was to be you, what should you have done? So that is the advice Don Leto had for his brother Lilwin. Yeah. So this is where we end the afternoon news on Ghana Talks Radio. I go by the name Regina Bless. So stay tuned for the trendy hits countdown.
This is Ghana Talks Radio, the best station rocking the nation.